Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are at Sonic trying out some new menu items. So they came out with a burger today with peanut butter and bacon on it. Also a peanut butter and bacon milkshake. That sounds so interesting. I've never had that combo before, and I've never had peanut butter on a burger. I've had it inside of ramen, and that's actually very good, but not on a burger, but I do know that's like a thing. So we're gonna be getting that today, and then they also came out with, or they're bringing back, they are buffalo chicken dip bites. Yum. They look so good. They kind of remind me of Cheesecake Factory's Buffalo Blasts. So we're getting that as well. And then we'll throw one more thing in there. We'll get the cheddar peppers. They are just crispy breaded jalapeno peppers filled with melty cheddar cheese, and it comes with ranch. So we'll get that as well. So it's on the peanut butter bacon double cheeseburger. 2 pure beef patties layered with creamy peanut butter sauce, crisp bacon, grilled onions, melty cheese, and a bun. Looks delicious. I love me some onions. Onions on peanut butter. I don't know how I feel about that. I had the best dip ever last night though. It was some kind of like cheesy onion dip. I went to the Cavs game, which they won. Go Cavaliers. And I was in the box seats. So we got unlimited food and drinks, and the food was so good. They had hot dogs and wings and chips and dip, and then some cheesy onion dip with the garlic naan dippers. Love those things. Those are like my favorite for dips, and spinach dip, all of that. But it was like the best dip ever, and I definitely need to figure out what it was so I can try and make it. It's probably like Velveeta cheese, maybe Rotel onions. I don't know. There was like not Rotel in it. I don't know what it could have been, but it was delish. Well, this line is actually pretty long. It's 2:30 right now, so I will get back to you guys once I make it up to order. Okay, we are up to order now, and now there's like no cars behind me too. We came like right when everyone was coming. Oh, it's okay. Could I do a peanut butter double cheeseburger and a small peanut butter bacon shake, please? And do you guys have the Buffalo Blasts? Or the Buffalo Bites?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, could I do a 5-piece in those, please? And then a small order of the cheddar peppers. And that'll be all.
I'm sorry, how many cheddar peppers did you say?
Just a small order of them. Is it say 3? I can't read it.
Alright, so I have a double peanut butter burger, a small peanut butter bacon shake, a 5-piece of the buffalo chicken dip bites, and a small cheddar pepper.
Yes, and then could I also get a side of ranch too?
Oh yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
What else can I get for you?
That'll be all.
It'll be $19.86 at the window, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yum! It sounds really appetizing to me. I love peanut butter. I really do. I finally got my new card because it got hacked. Someone went and spent $1,000 at Target and Sam's Club. But I finally got my new card. I went to the gym the other day and they're like, no, girl, you come back here. I'm like, what? Like my membership card didn't work? And she's like, your bill didn't go through, you didn't pay. I was like, oh, sorry, my new card hasn't came in yet. I got hacked. And they're like, oh, no biggie. Just pay next time you come. I like waited like 2 weeks for it, and then it still was not there. So I called the bank, which I always hate calling the bank because, you know, you have to wait, you have to press all the numbers, and it's just like not fun to call the bank. So I finally call, and I'm like calling to see where my card is that got hacked, and I needed a new one like 2 weeks ago, and they're like, oh yeah, it got delivered to this address. I'm like, well, that's not where I live. Okay.
Do you want a receipt?
No, I'm okay.
I'm sorry, this card declined. Is there?
Oh, it did. Yeah, I have another one.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Haven't activated it yet. It didn't come with a sticker on it saying I needed to call and activate it. So I thought like, oh, maybe it's good because it's like a business card. It's different, but I guess not. Great, thank you. Thank you. You too. That smells so good. I haven't had a Sonic burger in a while. So I got the viral camo hoodie. I've been wanting this for like 2 months now and it's always sold out, and I finally got it and I'm so excited about it. It's from Abercrombie and it's just the comfiest hoodie ever, and I think it's so cute because I'm not usually one to wear camo, but this is like a faded camo. I really like it. It's so comfy. I'm like in sweatpants. I'm dressed so comfy today. But I saved some questions down that I had you guys ask me on Instagram, so we're gonna answer some of those as well while we eat. Ooh, so these are the buffalo bites. Look at those. Those look good. They're cute. They look like little pierogies. And we got ranch with that. And then some cheddar bites. Jalapeno popper. Cheddar bites. And then here is the burger. Wow, it's big. And then more ranch. So all of this for $19, which honestly not too bad with the shake as well. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Wow, it smells so peanut buttery. Like obviously, but wow, that just smells like straight peanut butter. Okay. Take a look at this, guys. Wow. That sure is one pretty burger. Look at all that peanut butter sauce everywhere. This is gonna be messy. This is gonna be messy, I already know. And I'm already dripping peanut butter on my legs. I need like a placemat. What can I use as a placemat? Use this package as a little tray. I'm not gonna put the food on it, but just to protect my sweatpants. Has little chunks of bacon in it. It's actually really good. It's sweet and savory. I love peanut butter milkshakes, so it's definitely my favorite flavor. Okay, well, let's take a bite and try out this peanut butter burger and see if it's good. Like, honestly, I'll tell you guys the truth. Honestly, you don't taste it too much. It's just like extremely juicy and like wet. I mean, it's like a hint of peanut butter, but it doesn't taste odd at all. Like, I was expecting to take a bite and it just tastes bizarre. Like, not a good combo. But it makes it like creamy. Well, that sounds weird. I like it. I'm about to dip it in some ranch too. It makes it creamy. Like, it tastes like creamy cheese. Dip it in ranch. Ranch, peanut butter, and bacon. But you don't really taste the peanut butter that much. Maybe it's just cooked in peanut butter. This is a good burger. Oh, okay. I like it. Okay, let's answer some questions. What is the best fast food meal you have ever had? I would say In-N-Out Burger. I love animal style fries. My first time having it was probably my favorite, because I always watch mukbangs of people eating it, and it's probably my favorite thing to watch people eat too. I can't wait to get it again and get the chopped chilies on top of the animal style fries. I'm super excited to get it again. So many grilled onions are on here. Favorite place to eat in Columbus, Ohio. Slurping Turtle at Easton. It's a ramen restaurant. It's so, so good. I get this, I forget what it's called. I haven't been there in a while, but it's some spicy ramen, and I think it has like fried chicken in it. And then their bao buns are delicious too. That was my first time having them, was at that place. I mean, come on. Buffalo chicken dip fried in a little pocket. 10 out of 10. Wow. I love buffalo chicken dip. I want to become like a master at making like certain appetizers. So then like when I'm going to a party or hosting a party, everyone's like, are you going to make your buffalo chicken dip? I kind of am like that with corn dip. Like people ask me to make the corn dip. I have videos of me making that on my vlog channel. But, that's good. There's flavored Kraft cheeses now. Do a grilled cheese taste test. I sent them in DM. Thank you, Emily. I would love to. I hope I can find those at the store. Sometimes Ohio doesn't get things new like that until like a few months later. But as soon as I see those in the store, I'm definitely buying all of them. I love Kraft singles. It's like my favorite cheese. What's your favorite coffee from Starbucks? Right now is a iced brown sugar shaken oat milk espresso. It's a tongue twister. I was so thirsty today. I've been putting ice in my water now lately. I like never really put ice in my water. No reason really. I just thought it tastes like fine without it. But recently I have been putting ice in it, and oh, it tastes so much better. It's like crisp. Where are your bracelets from? Been watching your videos for over 5 years. I love you. I love you too, Alicia. Thank you. 5 years. Wow, that is such a long time. That is crazy. It's crazy to think how long I have been on social media. I think you're talking about, if you're talking about these bracelets that I always wear, they're screwed on, so I don't take them off ever. Ever since I got these, I have worn them. They are Cartier bracelets. I got the first one when I went to LA when I hit 1 million subscribers. I went to LA with my brother. Maybe you guys remember me vlogging that. I think I was 19, I think, or 18. I think it was in 2019. But that's when I got my first one, and then I got this one, I think 4 years ago or 3 years ago, and I've worn them ever since. And then these other ones that are on my wrist are permanent jewelry. My friend has a permanent jewelry company, and they literally have been on forever. I had more on, but I actually ripped them off because I wanted to change it up a little bit. But I have one on my ankle too, and seriously, it has been on like 1.5 years. It's no joke. The permanent jewelry is no joke. And she welds it on and everything, and when it's welded on, it's on there. So that's the other ones on my wrist, and that's all the bracelets I have right now. That is like a whole thick pepper. It almost looks like it has like the buffalo chicken dip filling. Oh wow, that's spicy. Woo! But I'm huge into jewelry. Jewelry is definitely like one of my favorite things, especially hot. I think it's good to invest in good jewelry as well, because you'll always have it. One day maybe your daughter will have it or your son will have it. Like, jewelry just always lasts, and you can always wear it. So those are spicy. It's like really hot. How are you doing with grieving? I lost my mom to liver cancer on October 23rd, 2022. I'm still struggling. I am so sorry to hear that, Emily. I will blur out your name because I don't know if you want me to show that. But I am so sorry for your loss. It's terrible. It's just terrible in general, and I don't think grieving will ever stop. Some days I melt down and cry. I think about it constantly in my head. And then when I hear other people talking about their dads and, oh, like, let me call my dad, I'm always thinking, like, wish my dad was still here. Like, things like that just will trigger me, and like all of that. But I still cry all the time. I can't even honestly look back and watch any old videos or look at photos. It just makes me so upset, and I just think about it all the time. And I don't really share too much of like that side, because obviously if I'm feeling down and like upset, I'm not really gonna film that. But that's why you should just always be kind to people, because you don't know who is having a bad day, who is holding in tears, even behind a smile, things like that. But sadly, I don't think the grieving ever goes away, and that it's just that it's part of you now, which is so sad, because you're always gonna like wish it was like how it was before. There's just like nothing to do about it, and just you have to let yourself grieve and be sad and talk about it when you want to talk about it, or if you don't want to talk about it, don't. But like, everyone grieves differently, and just as time goes on, it's not gonna get better in reality. I know they say time heals, which it might heal like your sadness, but like it doesn't get better, because you're always going to miss that person, and new things that are happening in your life, like big things like getting married or having kids or just getting an A in school, like just things like that. You just wish you could like tell that person, and it's gonna always be like that, which it sucks. It just sucks. But I'm sending you hugs. Have you ever seen a psychic? I have not, and I don't think I would want to. I don't think I have any interest in doing that personally. I don't think I would want to know things that are coming up in my future that could be like bad, or I don't know, I just don't think I'd want to know. Do you have any insight on healing from bullying? I am so sorry you're getting bullied. You know, people are just so mean nowadays, especially with cyberbullying. If anyone is online, you're gonna get it. And you just have to think, if it's talking behind your back, bullying to your face, doing it behind a computer screen, all of that. Those people have their own issues, and they're not truly happy, because they're spending their time and their energy to bring others down. So that just shows it's a reflection of that person. So, you know, just wish for them to be healing and to be happier, because they have an issue and it's not you. Just know that. It's all on them. It's a reflection of themselves, because most people don't have the time or energy to do that. I could never imagine. If you don't like someone you're watching, unfollow them. Block them if you want to, you know? That's what we're doing this year. If anyone's gonna bring any negativity, block. Block them from your personal life, block them from social media, all of that. But I am so sorry you're being bullied. And try not to let it get to you. These are my favorite. These are really, really good. I wish like pizza places have these, so then when you order pizza, you could get like a huge pack of these. If you were to move to a different state, which would it be? You know, I haven't been to all of them just yet to like be able to choose my, I think I would say Florida, maybe Florida. I don't think I would go out west. I also could not see myself being in a city like New York or Chicago. I could not see myself being there. I don't know, I'd say maybe like the Carolinas or Florida. But I love the seasons. It's just crazy how when you get older, you just like, you change over time and you appreciate such different things. Because I feel like in my videos back in like 2016, I was for sure saying I wanted to go move to LA. I was definitely saying that, and I could never. But like, I didn't grow up in like a big town ever. Like I'm just like a Ohio girl, so yeah, I could not see myself in LA. I like a more calm lifestyle, you know, like just relaxing. Like I'm like the only one in the Sonic parking lot right now. I don't taste peanut butter, really. I forgot it was even peanut butter. It just tastes creamy. Like the peanut butter texture kind of coats your mouth, and since the peanut butter is warm, it's like super melty, so it just kind of like coats your mouth. So it's just like more like juicy. This is really hard to suck up with a straw. Do you find yourself anxious about driving due to what happened? I personally don't, but I know my mom and my brother do. I get really, really nervous if I'm not the one driving and someone else is driving, and like a stop sign's coming up or just anything, and they're like not slowing down right away. I like freak out, and I literally freak out. But I just think of it like you can't control other people on the road. So therefore I'm trusting my own driving, but if someone is driving crazy, like I can't stop that, or it's out of my control. So I don't get anxious about it, just because like with my dad, he literally tried to swerve off the road to get away from the person that was driving in the middle of the road, and he couldn't. Like you can't control what's around you. So I don't get nervous about it, but my mom does, of course. I mean, she was in the accident, and driving with other people definitely gets me a little bit nervous. Like even when I take an Uber, I'm like sometimes like nervous. This one Uber I had like a couple weekends ago, I was Ubering alone to meet some friends out. And they were all already out, and I was, I think, finishing up editing a video or something, so I came out a little bit later, so I Ubered. And my Uber, I was so anxious. By the time I showed up to the bar, I was like sweating. My back was dripping wet. I was so nervous because I felt like my Uber was like not even okay to drive. I don't know, he was very, very weird. I like reported him. So I get in the car, and which I have Ubered before, and like usually I feel completely like safe, but I definitely don't like Ubering alone. I didn't Uber back home alone. It was like 8 p.m. It wasn't too late when I Ubered there, but I get in the car and he starts driving. And something just keeps beeping. And I'm just like thinking, okay, maybe it's just like gonna stop here any minute, or like maybe his car has like, it needs oil or something and it's just beeping. I don't know. I was just thinking things like that. For 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's like beep, 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 loud, and so annoying. And I didn't want to be like, what is that beeping, you know? Especially like being alone, because I feel like if I was with like a group, we would like laugh and be like, what is that noise, you know? But I was just like alone sitting there, and he wasn't even like talking to me. He didn't say any word. And then 10 minutes later, he puts on his seatbelt and the beeping stops, which I thought it was that, but I was like, I don't know what's going on, and I didn't want to say anything. Like, I feel like if I would have said, hey, can you please put your seatbelt on? Like, what if he would like get really angry at me or something? And I don't know. So at that point, I was just like, what is going on? Why would he make me listen to the car beeping for that long? You know? Very, very, very weird. So then we're driving there and I'm like, I sent my friends all my locations that I'm like, here's my Uber, by the way. Like, he's like creeping me out. And I send like pictures of his info. You can share your ride too. So I did that. And I'm just like watching, making sure he's going the right way. Like panicking. And we're at a red light and I'm just like looking down at my phone and I feel like someone's staring at me and I look up and he literally like, because the whole time I kept like watching and because I was sitting over there and his only like forehead you could see in the mirror. So then at the red light, he literally like stood up so his eyes were in the mirror and he could see me and he was staring at me. And I just look at him back and then I look back down at my phone and like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I text my friends. I'm like, he's literally staring at me in the mirror. And then at another red light, he did a full turnaround, looks at me, and turns back forward. I'm like, yeah, I'm not Ubering alone again. I was so scared. I was just scared of him driving in general. Cause like the beeping, what? That is so weird. Like I get it for maybe like 30 seconds. I put my seatbelt on immediately. You know, like that's just a habit. As soon as I get in the car, you put it on. And that's like what everyone should do. But like, come on. How did he not hear the beeping? It was just it was very weird. Very, very weird. So, that made me terrified. I am full already. There's a big burger though, I never get doubles. Well guys, I'm going to cut the video off here. Let me know what mukbang you'd like to see me do next. If you have any healthy mukbang suggestions as well. I think I want to go around and try all the fast food salads and find the best one and compare them, or like healthiest fast food menu options, because I'm going on a vacation here soon, which I will be vlogging and filming lots of content there. So I kind of want to do a couple healthy videos before I go. But I love you all so much. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.